Why Tallinn? That's a great question. If you start to think of where to start the business, like you can't find any better place really.
Okay.
I thought about London. To kick off in London, it's like X5 maybe investment.
Yeah, of course.
Another place was Dubai, also the same story. It's like X4 maybe. Then we thought about Cyprus. It's a little bit different story there. So you had to sell something more like shirts, a little bit different style, not exactly what I wanted.
Right.
Well, if you look up around Europe, I think Estonia is a great place to start. Like that's why many people for startups moving here.
Aivar.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, let's make like we never met, like we just sat and
Okay.
didn't have any conversation before.
So where are we then? Since we never met, this is a good start basically to explain to our audience who you are and where are we now.
Yeah, my name is Aivar. I'm founder of Signature Tailoring. So it's a shop in the heart of Tallinn in Port D3. So what we're doing, it's made to measure mostly suits. That's our main selling point. Additionally, we do shoes, trousers, overcoats, shirts, jeans.
Right.
Yeah, knitwear.
So as I know, you're new here in the city. Realistically, we know each other from the past. We are from the same city, from Latvia, from Riga.
Yeah, from the same school.
From the same school,
the
actually.
same class.
Yeah. That's a good long story. But at some point, we basically were separated by life. I went to Malta, you went to UK, right?
Correct.
And now you're here. Let's start with that short story. How it started, why suits, why signature tailoring, and what you were doing in UK.
Right. So it's not really connected. So when I was studying in college, like last years, I've been traveling a lot to Greece. So I had there like part-time work that I was half year there, half year back in Latvia. And in those times I was looking some extra work. So I found something similar where we're now. So it was a shop with suits. I've been working there for a couple of months. I really loved it. I think I was really good with clients and everything went well. And yeah, so long story short, at some point it finished. I had to go back to Greece. I worked there for a couple of years more. And then me and my wife, we decided to move on somewhere in a bigger city.
Right.
And which is London. Yeah.
Okay. So what's
There
London?
I wasn't doing anything related much. Well, I already had a couple of suits, which I really enjoyed. I really like to wear like nice clothes because people treat you differently. And that's something that's...
Were they custom made or you just bought them?
Absolutely, yeah. So I was working in similar shop. I made for myself, if I remember correctly, it was about 6 or 7 suits that I was wearing for a couple of years until I got a little bit fatter and chunkier, and then I was not really fitted in them. But yeah, it was cool time. So in London, I was working as estate agent,
right?
Mostly. So rents, sales, yeah. Then move on to the property management and the boring office job,
right?
Basically.
But I mean, you don't have an investor for this one, so meaning that you kind of save some money, or so did you had a plan that you want to open the shop and you start saving money, or it was more kind of you were just saving money because you were saving money, and one day you were like, well, I can invest in the shop, or how it become like?
Yeah, listen, it wasn't really like I had this idea for a really long time. So since I was working in suits, so let me be clear, it's like 2015, 2006, about those times. So I had this idea throughout like all 10 years.
Right.
And yeah, I was just waiting for the right moment. Well, in London, I got really nice position when I was only one estate agent in kind of pandemic period. Yeah, basically, how did I save money? I was I was really lucky to get on the new development for rents, and it was really successful 6 months, let's say. So I saved a little bit, and yeah, we bought a property in London, which we still have, and yeah, kind of yeah, I was saving and not really with clear idea, but at the point that yeah, we decided to move on with something better. I was yeah, I was sure what I'm going to do.
Right. And
So
why
we
Tallinn?
collected. Why Tallinn? That's a great question because many people are asking me that. So if you start to think of where to start the business, like you can't find any better place really.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, first of all, well, I thought about London, but to kick off in London, it's like X5 maybe investment.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not like I have tons of money to start it. So I need to start somewhere. So another place was Dubai. Also the same story. It's like X4 maybe. Then we thought about Cyprus. So I went there actually. I lived there for 9 months, but the climate is a little bit warmer.
Cyprus
So
is Cyprus.
you're not selling really suits, so it's a little bit different story there. So you had to sell something more like shirts, a little bit different style, not exactly what I wanted.
Right.
Yeah, and then well, if you look up around Europe, I think Estonia is a great place to start. Like that's why many people for startups moving here.
Yeah. But Estonia well known for digital startups, not for the startups like yours.
Yep.
And so now, from the real estate agent to the business owner, um, you know about Estonia. I mean, in terms of the weather as well, about the climate. So in Estonia during the summer, for example, you have 20-25 sunny days only.
Yeah.
And usually it's rain. If it's not rain, it's snow. Why people should invest in custom-made suits if the weather is always not friendly for that?
Well, I mean, you can't find better place where to wear suits, right? Well, original suit came from England, right? So it's all the time rainy. So that's actually perfect clothes for this type of weather. Additionally, well, we have overcoats, obviously with new systems. I can explain a little bit more in details, but basically the way it's made, it's like resistant for wet from wet. Yeah, so it's really convenient.
Okay.
It's better than like most
So
of casual clothes that
basically,
you can
the
buy.
rain is not damaging your suits, right?
Not really. Well, depends what fabric you choose.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It would be very interesting to talk about the market itself because I mean you mentioned that Estonia is very friendly to startups. This is 100% true, but to my knowledge, it's more about digital stuff. And you have a shop. It's very it's not a traditional startup for Estonia. So have you did the market research when you moved to Estonia? Because you mentioned that so in Dubai it's kind of X4, in UAE it's X5 in terms of the investments. In Estonia, so why you choose Estonia as your client? Estonians, yeah.
Estonians. Well, I mean, my basic criteria was that it has to be in Europe. It should be affordable to start, right? So within my budget, and yeah, well, I mean, in Estonia there is many startups, and obviously people are working in as well banks, and these startups they need to dress well.
True.
So I think it matches really well.
But do you feel yourself as a startup here? Because I mean, like for example, just before interview with you,
Yeah.
I had a meeting with one of the startups.
Correct.
It's developers and everything. And I mean, you can literally say, yeah, it's a startup. Here, I see the luxury area, the premium
Right.
area of Tallinn. Great, nice looking shop with a lot of suits, which are also expensive. and you also don't have an investor, so you put your own money here. To me, it doesn't feel like a startup. To me, it's a running shop.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
I really appreciate it. Yeah.
so
Well,
what Estonia gives you
in
like
this case,
to startup?
define startup. What in your terms it's startup is?
Yeah, business which is requiring development. Let's speak about Estonia, like about
Yeah.
what's the startup. What the startup is here. So it's a business which is requiring some development, investments as well, and there is a process to develop. In your case, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm right as well. It's more just a
No,
question.
no, that's fine. Yeah.
In your case, I see that you have everything ready, and all what you have to do is basically sales.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
So I mean, I know that Estonia, for me, for example, if you're a startup here, you can get a lot of benefits, startup visas, some grants for the startup to develop, etc. You mentioned that Estonia is very friendly to startups, which is true. But did you get something from Estonia? Did you feel that on your own, on yourself, that Estonia is friendly to startups?
Well, it definitely is. Maybe not that terms that you are putting in, but basically for any person who is starting his first business,
Yeah.
there is so many things that you need to consider, so many
Right.
things that you have to work through, and well, Estonian digital system is really good about it.
That's true.
So yeah, the first I got this e-residency, yeah, which is quite difficult in different countries to make something similar. So for example, in Cyprus, we've been waiting for house appointment,
Yeah.
for not visa but for this yellow slip they call it there. Yeah, we've been waiting for 3 or 4 months. Then we came there, and then they said, let's make another appointment in a couple of months.
Right.
So it was like, yeah, and except that you have to deal with hundreds of things. So yeah, Estonia is really easy to move in and to start, like, to concentrate, to move all your powers just
Yeah.
to develop.
The processes are definitely well optimized here. That's for sure.
Exactly.
So, okay, you launched the company, you opened the shop, you have your wife here and your kid as well. We'll talk about that a bit as well. So now we're here. Cool. Everything is running. What's the plan? What can we? Maybe it's too far question in terms of like what can we expect from Signature Tailoring, because you're just started. But what's the next plan as a foreigner businessman in Estonia? As we mentioned, you have a nice location, amazing product, everything looks perfect, I would say. What's
Yeah,
next?
obviously I'm looking ahead of like 5 and 10 years, but at the moment, everything I'm concentrated on is like it's very next year. So
Can you share a bit of a plan for the next year? Not everything, but
yeah,
something.
I mean, it's mostly for myself. It's to be in different communities, to tell people about our shop, and yeah, to make it more popular.
Right.
So that's my main focus for this year. By the end of the year, I want to maybe hire 1 or 2 person who will be in the shop all the time.
And right now you're working.
At the moment, it's just myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, except the back team. Well, we're outsourcing it, but yeah. Yeah, and in the future, well, we're planning to develop, if we're talking about like 5 and 10 years. The second, well, maybe I shouldn't say it, but let's say I want to open a few more shops in Europe. Yeah, I'll
Record
not,
that.
I won't tell exactly where. Maybe it's a little bit early, but yeah.
Oh, wish you luck with that
in the
for sure.
plans, definitely want to, to open a couple of stores and then having more international brand.
Right. Cool. Again, wish you best of luck with that. If it works out, That's amazing. I can proudly say that good friend of mine is the owner of the how to properly call it. It's just not just a shop, right? It's what? It's a
Well, it's made to measure store, yeah.
made to measure
You
store
can put it this way.
chain around Europe or even beyond the Europe. Okay. So your wife, your lucky father as well.
I am
Your family is here with you in Estonia.
correct.
Um, how was it like for your wife when you told her that, listen, I think we are going to Tallinn and I'm opening the
Listen,
shop?
regarding that, she's very supportive.
Okay.
She was really, because, well, it's not that we moved right away to Tallinn.
Mhm.
First, we moved to Cyprus.
Okay.
So, well, about this, she was a little bit more happy because obviously weather, and yeah, we had swimming pool, we had sea, we had everything, all the benefits of being on Mediterranean. However, here is like you see the weather. Well, today is actually
Today is not that
is
bad.
fine, yeah.
Tomorrow.
But couple of days ago it was just horrible. No, she was very supportive. We have some, I won't call it difficulties, but it's just extra steps that we need to take because the baby is he's tomorrow 11 months right away. Yeah, and so we need to find the GP in every place. We need to follow up with all the vaccinations and everything. So it's like, yeah, it's additional parents' work. I mean,
So how does it
have to do
feel
it
living
anyways.
in the new country, running a new business, having a baby, everything together?
yeah.
You okay?
It sounds like it's busy. To be honest, it's not. It's
Okay.
like it's okay. Yeah, at the moment it's fine. Obviously, like I'm taking one step at a time. Maybe that helps. I'm not putting on myself many tasks.
Mhm.
I guess. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe you'll hear different answer if my wife will reply.
Okay, so this is a good reason to record another podcast with her. But your wife, she's also kind of she also have this entrepreneurship soul, because I remember from some posts on LinkedIn she was running a coffee shop, something like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now,
we'll
but
go
now
to
she's
that.
always with the baby, right?
Not really, no.
Ah, okay.
She works in a company. Well, she's working remotely, but she works for English company.
Ah,
So yeah, she works from home. That's why you can see her today.
okay.
Yeah, we hire a nanny,
Mhm.
so she sits with baby.
Okay. Let's get back to your shop.
Okay.
So since everything is custom made,
Correct. Yeah.
there's no chance to order all online, right?
No, and that's like I thought about it, but it's something that probably I don't want to go anyways. Like
Why?
even after we develop, I don't know,
personal,
because it's
attitude,
personal
everyone.
touch and the personal experience. So when you buy something more luxurious, you want all the experience, all the event, all the of purchasing. So it's not just a couple of clicks. Yeah, probably for some maybe cheaper products, it's very convenient because you just don't bother about it. You just find something that you need, you purchase it, you don't spend time on it. Here is different story. You have to have all the. I mean, you need to choose from the fabrics. You need to touch them. You need to feel it.
So it's a
you need
connection between the suit and the owner. Of
Exactly, yeah. Then you need to work with me or with other specialists to discuss what exactly you want. Because, well, if you're just purchasing one suit, that's one story. But if you want to develop full wardrobe, we need to talk. We need to understand what you want, like how you see, like what the person, like imagine somebody like middle class manager, let's say, and he wants to become maybe on a higher position to get promotion and so on. Well, we can discuss, we can speak how to be presentable.
how to show the character in the right way of that person.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And for different people, it matches different things. You need to discuss it, and yeah, that's work that couldn't be done by. It could be done by yourself, but when you have a touch of professional, it's always better.
Let's talk about the competition. That's as
Okay.
well interesting. We can make it in a short way or in a long way. How do you feel?
Any.
Okay.
That's fine.
Let's start with the with a something what could identify your shop. 3 reasons why I should, not me personally, but anyone, should buy a suit here, not in Suit Supply.
No, actually, Suit Supply is a great company.
I know, but
Yeah. More than that, I have a couple of suits from there.
I do as well.
Yeah, they're amazing company. The main difference, I would say, is just a next step. So when you already you know that you like suits, you have already a couple of them, and you want to get one step further, like go a little bit more deep in custom details and so on, then we're here.
So this is more like a pro level kind of, where you go
Basically,
more
yeah.
custom, more detailed.
Yeah, we have a bigger variety of different fabrics. Yeah, I don't think, I'm not sure about it, but I don't think they do custom made knitwear or jeans, because they have quite big selection of ready to wear.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're doing only with suits, but yeah, I mean, I'm not against them. Not
Oh, of
in
course,
any
I
way. They're amazing, and yeah, I think if you really want to get into suits, you can get one or two from there. When you feel like it, you can come to us.
Okay. But in general, do you feel like, speaking about the market in Estonia, not specifically about your shop only, but like, do you feel the competition here? Because if we talk again about some digital products in Estonia, competition is everywhere. What about your business here?
There are a couple of stores that make similar what we are doing. The biggest difference is that, again, they're concentrate. They have like really narrow variety of products they sell. So our biggest differential is that we are doing pretty much everything you can set up, or entire wardrobe.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're doing only suit shirts. We're doing knitwear. We're doing sneakers, for example, like yours from Nike. But yeah, we can do something similar from the leather, custom made for you.
Okay. That's, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
I don't know if you have the same both size of the shoes.
Yeah.
On the right and left.
Yeah.
Some people doesn't, or some people have, for example, higher instep. So for them, it's very difficult to fit in the classic shoes. So we do higher instep. We also take measurements for shoes, make it more custom.
Okay. Aivar, my last question might be a very interesting one.
Yeah.
Or might sound weird, but I think it's a good ending line. What do you think, the best color for the suit? You can pick only one.
Only one.
Yeah, you can't say that. There's blue in this shades.
No, definitely I'll go for
Give me a color.
the navy. Yeah,
Navy?
So something that I wear today.
Okay.
Midnight blue probably. Yeah, a little bit darker.
This is matching with Estonia.
It definitely does. Yeah. If you let me a little bit elaborate on that, obviously I would say gray and blue. So for example, what I'm wearing today, because you can mix and match. Actually, these trousers are from this.
Yeah, I can see the fabrics. They're quite similar.
I chose not only the wool, but it's flannel. Obviously, flannel it's for winter time, but considering the weather, exactly. Considering the weather, yeah, I was very confident to get it for summer season. And the great thing with flannel, for example, you can mix and match, like I did today. Blue is just the most versatile, I would say. You can get it with anything, like any color would match with blue.
We should make a promo code for the community, something like EESTISTARTUP Blue, and it's 5% discount in this week.
Yeah, let's do that.
10% discount.
Let's do 10%. Let's do 7%. 7%, yeah.
Guys, 7% discount by the promo code EESTISTARTUP Blue. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.